Last month was my 45th birthday, so I decided to treat myself and take a really quick flight from Puerto Rico over to St. Thomas. It's about 25 minutes or so. It's part of the Virgin Islands and has over 40 beautiful, pristine beaches. And the best part is you can also take ferries over to other islands, which we'll get into in a little bit. But I was fortunate enough to stay on the east end of the island in a place called Sapphire Beach. And this is a really quick preview of the super cute beach condo that I stayed in using a service called HomeExchange. So it really made this stay very inexpensive. And I'll describe a little bit more below how you can use that service. But essentially you can use points, or you can do kind of like a house swap. But the thing that I really liked about this place is that it was just a few steps from a beautiful looking beach. So I ventured out a little bit later, and as you can see, just a few minutes gets you to the beach. You can rent chairs or cabanas, and it is just a beautiful place to relax. From here, you can actually take a cab down into Redhook, which is like where you'll find like your shopping, nightlife, or these safari buses. They're just a couple of dollars and they're so fun. They're open air, get great views. But when you get into the Redhook area, which is really close to where we're staying, you get your grocery stores. And then there are some really delicious restaurants. I like to tap and still with burgers and wings. Then I found this super cute little kind of marina front cafe, had some really delicious eats. Okay, from here at this marina, you can take your ferry over to St. John, which is about $16 or $17 round trip. And you get to take this like super comfortable ferry. There's AC, or you can go on the top deck where there's no AC, but the ride is really quick and the views again are breathtaking. When I got off, I just followed the flow. Everyone said they were going to some place called Trunk Bay, so I just followed suit. And this place was beautiful. I think it's voted as like one of the #1 top beautiful beaches in the world. I was able to get some snorkeling done, saw some stingrays, all kind of beautiful tropical fishes and coral reefs. And then there's like an underwater trail. And then from here, hop back on the safari bus and followed the crowd again. And wouldn't you know it, I saw really breathtaking views because there's lots of mountains and everything. And we got to this place called the Windmill Bar. Oh my goodness, when you get up here, it's definitely at elevation, you are going to see some of the most breathtaking, beautiful views. I know I keep saying that, but that was like a really like fun part of the vacation. Got back on the ferry from here because I think the last one leaves sometime in the evening, so we were able to get on the sunset one, and again, just a beautiful, beautiful sight to see. And the next day I went to some place called Copy Point Beach, and you all, this place is a whole vibe. You want to come here if you really want to kind of like hang out with the locals and have like a local flair to your vacation. There's all kind of like food shacks, places to eat, places to get drinks. And I don't know about you, but when I'm in the island, I definitely need to have some island fare, some island food. So if you're looking for things like your beef pate or your Johnny cakes, all that stuff, then this is where you need to come. I end up getting the oxtails, and you know I cannot eat like just food with no hot sauce. So that was pretty fun. And by the way, this meal was delicious. And then from here, got on my flight back home, and just to let you know, when you're leaving out, the airport is really nice, really clean, really organized. The only thing left for me to do was to drown some rum cake in caramel sauce and eat it and get ready to take my flight home.